Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Welcome to the show, the One Ass Cheek and 3 Toes. I am your host, Nate the Great, and I got my fellas here, Mr. BA and Jay Weezy. Fellas, how you doing?
Good, man.
What's up, Fire Kiss?
Good deal.
Hey.
Shout out. What's up?
No, saying hey to Fire Kiss.
Oh,
Appreciate
hey, what's up, Fire Kiss?
Tuning in.
Yeah. Well, the Lions had a stinker. I don't even know how to describe it. I'll say this.
Hey, I'm sorry, really quick. That says Rams.
Yeah. It's all good.
I didn't change the damn thing. My bad.
Two things about this game. First off, I want to thank the Texans for not allowing me to watch the fucking Lions. I couldn't watch them on the national broadcast, even though Tony Romo and Nance were calling it. Then I went to Paramount and couldn't even watch it there because the Texans were on TV again. So I want to thank the Texans for not allowing me to watch the Lions. So that's the first one. Second one is that first OPI was straight bullshit.
Absolutely.
That was not OPI. Tesla got roughed up in the end zone. Should have been called for DPI. That was horse crap in every aspect. Bullshit in the highest level. Horrible way to lose a game. The second one, that's OPI. I get that. Totally 100% I get that.
Yeah, he did.
First one, off. Total crap. That shouldn't even have that second one shouldn't even have mattered. We should have won the game, walked off, and we'd be talking about a victory right now. But we're not, because once again, the NFL fucks us, like always. You know, it's like, I want to think of an acronym because it's NFL, something fuck the Lions. Right? You know? That's really what it should stand for. Think of an N word for me and then go NFL fuck Lions. So anyway, that's my.
I can say ninjas fucking the Lions.
Nicely fucking the Lions. How about that?
Nicely fucking the Lions.
All right. Anyways, let's get into it.
It sure ain't never fucking the Lions.
Lions lose 29-24. I didn't see the game, so I saw highlights. So y'all tell me what y'all saw, because I'm kind of in the blind.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw. I saw them running all over our asses. That's what I saw.
Yeah, I saw that on the phone.
Playing that zone defense did nothing for us. 82% of the zone coverage was zone. I don't know what Shepard was thinking about. When you play man, you play run better. Okay, so you might get beat on something, but I'm gonna tell you what right now, Pittsburgh don't have the receivers like the Rams do.
I agree.
Pittsburgh don't even have the receivers like Dallas does. Metcalf, he'll go in and out of games. He zones in and out.
I think he was giving too much respect to Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is a G and he's been doing this for a long time. I agree, but
Dak is just as good a quarterback as he is at this point.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Is Shep over his head?
No, he's got too many damn injuries. He's got, especially on the secondary.
It's two things I'll say about Shep. One, I know it comes to surprise to everybody and they don't like to hear it, but Shep is still learning to be a DC. I mean, really, let's just be honest. Aaron Glenn kind of left in a hurry. They were grooming him to be the DC, but for him to be thrown in the fire the way that he is now with the injuries that he's had and the type of turnover we had in coaching staff, I think it was it's kind of unfair to judge him at this point. Now, next year,
what's up, Brent?
If we're seeing the same performance, then yeah, I would say he could be in over.
But has the NFL figured out his defense? Because it seems like the last 5 games, yes, the injuries are a huge factor. There's no doubt about that. But we've given up 428 yards a game. that's almost as bad as the Bengals, and the Bengals have their starters in the game, and they still suck. You know,
I can't say the jury's out on him just yet because, like I said, he's still learning. Like Aaron Glenn, he brought a different aspect to being a DC. And if you remember back when they first started his first year as a DC, the defense didn't really look all that strong. Some of the same things were happening due to not having the players and him being a new defensive coordinator. So
do you bring in a veteran assistant to maybe kind of help him kind of get this process quicker, or do you just kind of let him look at this like a sink or swim situation? Like he's sinking right now. Maybe he can try to resolve himself in the next couple of games, but next year, like you said, if this defense is struggling again and healthy, now we're gonna have some problems.
Personally, I wouldn't. I will let him do his thing. Now, if you're going to bring in somebody, that person is going to have to come in and take over the job fully because that kind of shows that you don't have the trust in him. I know Dan Campbell. If you trust Dan Campbell, you also have to trust the people he put in place because those are the people he feels comfortable going to war with. I trust Kelvin Shepherd. I just want to see him have a fully healthy defense. And then, what's up, Robbie? Good game, man. And then go from there.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is. Let's address the elephant in the room. The defense is never that good in the first freaking place. Okay, they have 2 or 3 guys on that offense that defense that anchors that defense. Everybody else is just somebody they just put in there. I'm just saying they need better players on defense. You want to help Shep out, get some better players on defense.
But
and they had opportunities to do that. There's nothing because this is the reason why I didn't like the fact that Dan Campbell took out. You're going to let Shep use that defense or work with that defense. They got nobody on it, but you're going to take the play calling duties away from a guy that you actually wanted to have in there, and he won 3 games straight. And then everybody on that.
Yeah, but that's because
is healthy.
That's because Dan doesn't want to meddle with the defense. He's not a defensive guy. He is offensive.
He's not an offensive guy either.
I think
what I'm saying is what I'm saying is if he's going to meddle, he's going to meddle in the offensive side. He never meddles.
He needs to leave that alone.
I also think it's due to because of the talent that the offense have. Now, obviously, this is before the Mahogany injury, and Tay Ratledge, you start to see a bit of an uptrend with him. Now, with the Lions' offense, clearly the offense still have more talent than the defense, and the offense can be a little bit more reliable than the defense.
That's where all the money's been put is in the offense.
Is in the offense, exactly. So if you wasn't able to at least make a nice home style cooked meal with the offense, didn't have to be 5-star, but a nice home cooked style meal with that offense, then something is wrong. And I said that to you guys a couple of weeks ago. I was like, man, if Dan Campbell takes away the play calling, I think Johnny Morton is just as good as gone because you don't just snatch it away from a person after you give them full autonomy and then they go on a little win.
I don't expect Johnny Morton. Johnny Morton's not coming back. Like, he's just playing nice, and he's going to be gone at the end of the season.
I really think that it's more due to he don't trust Johnny Morton. I know he brought him in and that was his guy, but he wanted to take it over before it got out of hand.
Anytime you take away play calling, whether it's defense or offense from somebody, it tells the other person we don't need you. That's it. I can do this myself, and I'm going to do it myself.
But you can't. And that's obviously apparent in these games. You lost a back-to-back game for the first time in so many years. You haven't won back-to-back games since you took over play calling. I'm sorry, you're not a play caller, Dan. Stop with that bullshit.
I agree, but it's not fair to not put this on Shep because you give up 230 yards on the ground. Literally, that's the worst.
I didn't say it wasn't fair. I mean, he's defensive coordinator. He's going to do that, but give him some players to work with too. I mean, you got like string them up guys in there, and the 2 players that you got to really work your defense are out on injury. It's hard to do that as a defense.
And now that you say that, B, I got a question for the both of you guys. Take Philadelphia Eagles away. Let's look at the 49ers, Chiefs, and let's look at the Rams. The last kind of 3 Super Bowl winners beat after that. Who was the play caller on that team? You look at the Rams, it was Sean McVay. I can't even name you the offensive coordinator for the Rams at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean
You
McVay
know-
makes all the calls. Shanahan makes all the calls. Like,
Right. And even to
Yeah.
this day, I still think Sean McVay still makes the calls, if I'm not mistaken, right?
but when you hired Dan to be your head coach, you didn't hire him to be an offensive coordinator. You didn't hire him to
Nope.
be a play caller.
You
You hired him to be
the
a
head
culture
coach.
guy.
Head coach.
You hired him to be a CEO. And that's what he is.
Yeah.
He's
And
just,
look at the
he's just-
49ers. Kyle Shanahan, obviously he didn't win one, but he went to 2 Super Bowls.
Sure.
And
Kyle
he's the main
Shanahan's a
play
play caller. He came from the Falcons.
And then you look
made
at
the
Andy
calls.
Reid. And now Andy Reid, a lot of
Another
people
play
wanted to
caller.
credit
Yeah.
Eric Bieniemy, but I didn't see it. I seen
It's
a lot
all
of
Andy Reid.
Mahomes.
Everybody gets all their credit from Andy Reid.
So does it
It's just
concern you?
it's just like Mike Tomlin and his defense.
Yeah,
That's Mike Tomlin's defense,
Tomlin.
even though
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're
Now,
right.
does it
That's his
concern you
defense because he
guys?
makes the calls on the defense.
Now, does it concern you guys that Dan Campbell, he has no problem with taking over the play calling at all, but he isn't as good as those head coaches that brought their team a Super Bowl, or at least
Well, of
appeared
course
in the Super
not.
Bowl?
I mean, you're comparing apples and oranges. Dan is not a play caller.
Mhm.
We know that. Kyle Shanahan, McVay are all play callers. They were hired because of their play calling because they've had success. Dan is just taking.
Which makes my point about him taking over the offensive duties to Will, because he shouldn't have done that. You're going to let your offensive coordinator fall on his face, okay? Because we have players. When he booted out Lynn, that's because we had no players on there in the first damn place.
Which wasn't fair to
But
Lynn.
now
either
you got
because
players.
You had no players. It's
well,
like,
I mean, it is what it is.
I don't know.
I just think he jumped the gun in doing that, and now we're suffering for it.
Sure.
Because I don't think Morton would have had us in that Philadelphia game. He wouldn't have made a difference, because you want to know why? He wouldn't have been. He'd be told, "Hey, dog, I know you like going forward on 4th down, but we need to take the points." Because when you're in an offense and you see what their other offense is doing, because that's what you key on sometimes. You see their other offense wasn't moving the ball at that well against our defense. Okay,
I would
16 points. Come on.
Yeah, I get it, but I would have promised you if Morton would have been the play caller in that game, they still would have gone for a 4th down, because that's just Dan Campbell. Like, it's just it's him. It's not anybody else. He makes the calls to go for it on 4th.
Then Dan Campbell needs to look at the way the game is being played and stop doing the dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
That's the dumb shit. I'm sorry. I mean, I understand the aggression of got us here, but we got here now, okay? And we have the players. If we have to do that in a situation, we know we can get it done on a 4th down. I'm doing it every damn 6 plays, get to go forward on 4th down. It's bullshit, man. You can't do that.
Well, but the thing is, that's the way the NFL is shifting. If you look at the games, everybody's going for it on 4th down.
But nobody's going more than Dan Campbell is.
Hell, the Niners didn't punt for 2-3 games. 3 games without punting.
Nate, he is far and ahead of everybody in 4th down calls this season.
Absolutely.
Far ahead.
I beg to differ on that. The Colts actually were one of the leaders in 4th downs.
I can check that in real time.
In completing 4th downs, not going for 4th downs. There's a difference. That's what I'm saying.
It's a 50-50 thing. If we make the 4th downs, nobody bitches. Okay, but we're not making the 4th downs, and I understand what you're saying.
And it depends, and you know something.
I'm not bitching when we don't go for 4th downs. We should take the points.
Let's say you go for it on 4th down, and you on your 45, and then you ended up going another 3 plays and hit another 4th down, and you had to punt. Of course, that'll get people upset, because that 4th down going for it, you still didn't get any points. But if it resulted in a touchdown or even a field goal, at least, I think, then people wouldn't really bitch and complain as much as you're not getting points out of it. But right now, the teams who go for it mostly on 4th down. 1 sec.
The Colts were like one of the leaders in 4th downs this year. I mean, overall, Dan has gone for more than everybody else. If that's what you're trying to say.
29 attempts.
You said this season.
29 attempts for the Lions. They're tied with the Chiefs, and Giants have 38 attempts. Damn. New Orleans has 31 attempts, and Carolina has 33 attempts.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
None of those 4 teams are in the playoffs yet. So that tells you something. You got to learn to tone down certain things. See, this is what Dan has to learn, and I hope that he learned from this season is that tone down your fourth. And he's been doing it. I can see
he has been doing it.
That
Yeah,
game,
he's dialed back.
He's done that.
Yeah.
So let's carry that into next season because now you've got to the point where you have the good players. So you don't really, if you need a 4th down desperately, then you know you can get it. Mm-hmm. But if you're in a game, he's also got to recognize the game around him. You know, you can't, like the Philadelphia game pissed me off the most. You were going for it on 4th down every time, and you had
that was a little obsessive.
That was obsessive. Yeah, you should have kicked field goal. 3 field goals would have won that game.
Yeah. Possibly.
I'm just saying.
I mean, but let's shift to the defense because I felt this was probably the defense's worst performance in a long time, like really long
run defense.
I mean, pass defense was no better either. Aaron Rodgers was nickel and diming.
Pass defense was never good anyway.
Right.
But
that too,
because they were going to zone too much. I didn't understand that whole. That's what I'm saying. You let somebody face adversity so you can see what they do. I'm sure that Shep will have a better game plan against Minnesota. He won't make those mistakes. I thought he would have kept the same game plan he did against the Dallas Cowboys because that was effective.
So Shep in his presser said he was going to make some changes personnel wise, and here's the changes. Basically, Rock Ya-Sin outsnapped Meek. Meek had 20 snaps the whole game. Rock and Reed were pretty much the main cornerbacks for the game. At linebacker, I think Alex and Jack were the main linebackers. Barnes saw a very small share of the linebacker snaps. On D-line, Davenport outsnapped Muhammad in the game. Let's see. What else was there?
Breaking news: Davenport's injured again.
Yeah.
Is that breaking news, really?
But what I'm saying is those were some of the personnel changes he decided to make, and he went to more of a 2 linebacker personnel, 2 cornerbacks. So.
Yeah, that was a change that screwed it up because he was used to running the 3 linebackers. I like that.
Yeah,
and that's what that change screwed that whole situation.
I think he did that because of the tight ends, like we talked about before.
But those tight ends ain't got nothing on the tight ends that the Rams have. None of them tight ends are as good as them. They don't have great receivers like the Rams do.
Right, but they utilize their tight ends more so because they don't have the receivers. Like Jonnu Smith, they have Washington. Washington trucked their whole defense in one play.
Washington trucks a whole bunch of people.
God.
But that wasn't even the biggest part. The biggest part that really ticked me off about them, it was the run game. The run game killed the Lions because if you guys remember, Warren had back-to-back explosive plays where he went for a touchdown.
Twice, 45 yards.
Same play. It looked like the same play over and over again.
Yeah, and I don't know what's up with Alex Anzalone, what's up with Barnes, and I'm still asking the question, where's Rodrigo? I thought Rodrigo was supposed to come back and
he barely got snaps himself. Again, they were running 2 base personnel on the linebackers. It was mostly Jack and Alex that were in the game.
Jack Campbell, I can't say anything bad about Jack Campbell, but he can't be the only one making. He can't be the only one.
Jack's playing an all-pro level, man. Like he's going to be an all-pro this year.
He probably will be. I wouldn't doubt.
I'll tell you what's really been a thorn on my side the last 2 games, and it's very clear. We're giving up too many points right before the half. Like first off, you look at the Rams game. You had a 10-point lead, and you give up a chip shot field goal and give the Rams momentum going second half. This game, you're up by 7 points, and you give up a touchdown. When I saw it, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Why are you playing man-to-man on a before the half? It makes no sense."
Yeah.
And then the lack of awareness.
Yeah. Hey, Brent, I'm sorry, but I'd like to see what the kid got as well, but it's just, who are you going to put him in over? Because in order to bring him up, you're going to have to take somebody away, right?
The problem is our secondary is so banged up that even if our D line could get home, it's not enough time because the coverage just sucks. Let's just be honest. Maddox was terrible. One of the worst PFF grades. Maddox was in there, and you know what hurts really bad is BB is really good in run defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he's always in the box. He's always making those plays and blowing stuff up. His replacement was terrible. You know, like it's just a lot. You know, but 230 yards, that's no excuse. No excuse at all.
They had like 400.
Give up 3 explosives for touchdowns. Yeah.
You can't do that.
Again, you can't do that, but that's one of the worst games that the Lions have had offense. I mean, as far as the run game is concerned, they pretty much contain a run. And I think that was because Shep was trying to do whatever he could to get that defense to stop somebody. And I think that now he knows he shouldn't be doing that. And if Davenport has more snaps than Muhammad, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. If you go from 3 to 2 linebackers, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. You're playing zone 82% of the time. That's a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Is like
the quarterback is.
That's what I'm saying. Shep's still trying to figure this out. He's still trying things out. This is the part of the year where you've already got your stuff and you run with it. You either sink or swim with it. You can't be changing all these things. You know, we talk about Dan.
He's done this actually in the last every game. All those games you're talking about, he's changed the defense slightly in some way. Every one of those games. So and it's not helping. And like I said, I don't like using injuries as an excuse, but our injuries.
It's a big fucking problem.
It's a problem. It's a problem because, you know, one thing that I think you guys really just hit on it. The run game was ass. It's crazy when the tight end can outrun both our running backs combined.
Aaron Rodgers outran fucking Jack Campbell.
You know, and that's a problem. So I think it really just comes down to missing a lot of people as well. Like Sam Laporta, this is the importance of Sam Laporta. Not only was he good at receiving, but he was a damn good blocker as well. If not the best, he was probably the second best behind George Kittle. Yeah. Sam Laporta is really good at run blocking, and when you're missing him, you're missing Brock Wright, you're missing a couple more people, that starts to take a toll on offense. They're not able to run the jumbo packages they're used to run. They're not able to run and, you know, do as much as they did. Really quick, Nate, did you guys see where what's that edge rusher name who came in and cracked Montgomery twice on the same play? And Tate Ratledge came in as he was pulling.
That was
Highsmith.
I think that was Hayward.
Was that Highsmith?
That's what
it was Highsmith. Yeah. Dude, 2 times. David Montgomery's met in the
unblocked.
backfield.
The dude wasn't blocked. You can't unblocked. You can't. You don't. That's the offensive line not communicating.
Real quick. And this kind of goes to the bigger problem because I think that.
Not on those two on that. That was.
I think this has been the problem all year. Yes, it is the O-line, but let's be real. When the Lions have been successful, they've won on both sides of the trenches. They're losing both sides of the trenches. You can't stop the run, and you can't run the fucking football. 15 yards in the game. Aaron Rodgers had 9 yards himself. Mm-hmm. That is not Detroit Lion football. Period. You can't run 15 yards in a game.
And you know somebody else who has to take a big portion of that blame too? Ali McNeil. McNeil, you just signed a big contract.
Reader, McNeil,
DJ Reader.
Yeah.
This isn't that same DJ Reader we thought that he could possibly be just effective at least 60 to 70% of what he was. But Reader ain't the same. Neither is Ali McNeil. And it's really showing that when Roy Lopez is your highest graded defensive tackle.
Hey, Roy's been balling out, man.
That is a problem because none of us expect Roy Lopez to come in and make a big impact. We really counted on bringing Ali McNeil back as soon as he had gotten healthy, and we counted on DJ Reader, a seasoned vet that shows that he can still play.
I was high on Roy Lopez because I watched his tape before when he played other teams. Like, that's just me, but he's played well.
I thought he was really just finding his way through the league and, you know, trying to just end up somewhere. I did not think he'd come in and make the impact that he did.
He's a hard worker, man.
Let me just say something, add something out about the defense. The passing game against the defense wasn't as bad as you think it was. But when you have 230 yards rushing They had 251 yards passing. That was 21 yards difference that they had.
They
there should be no reason both your passing and your rushing are even.
You know why the passing for Pittsburgh looked good was because, like you just said, they ran the ball so efficiently and effectively that they were scared to let anybody. They were stacked up on the line of scrimmage waiting for anybody to bust through, and then you can hit DK Metcalf. And he hit Darnell Washington on the flat.
But that wasn't who killed us. He didn't even get a touchdown. He had 4 carries. He had four receptions.
The running backs killed us in this game.
Yeah. Gainwell killed us on the passing game. He had 5 catches for 78 yards.
I told y'all last game about Gainwell. I told y'all
he's
going to give
Gainwell.
What about that last second catch before?
But I told you he was going to be a factor in this game. He was.
Halftime. What about that, man? That pissed me off. Dude, how the fuck do you, excuse my language, but how the freak do you let him catch that ball like that? And he just gets
because they're playing man-to-man defense. They're not playing zone in that play.
Who was that guarding him? That was Alex
Alex doing that.
Really?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't blame that. No. First off, Jay, stop.
Alex
when you're no. When you're a football player on there, okay, in that position, and you can't see where the ball is at after you tackle him, your assumption is he's down because you got him down. He didn't know that freak shit was happening behind him.
That part, fine.
If you want to blame somebody, blame Harper. Harper should have been right there.
Well, bro, that's like me trying to guard freaking Jahmyr Gibbs.
But where was Harper? Harper should have helped him out. He sucked in, and then the guy got up and ran.
To leave him in space with Kenneth Gainwell, oh my God!
Hey there, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is how they're attacking Shep's defense. They're not go. It's hilarious. They're not going deep, even though both our safeties are out. They're not attacking the deep ball.
That's because Aaron Rodgers can't throw a pass over 50 yards.
No. Time out. No, what they're doing, and Minnesota will do the same thing. They're going to dink and dunk their way down the field and keep the offense off the field. Mm-hmm. That's what they're going to do. They're going to stay on schedule, dink and dunk these short little passes, and they're not going to try to make big shots because they want to keep the offense off the field. And that's exactly what they did with Pittsburgh.
I know I sound like a broken record right here.
Well, yeah, because like I said, the play calling on the defense was bad. You could see how many snaps that Davenport got over. That's dumb. Muhammad should have been there full time. Davenport should have been a backup.
Did it really matter? Aiden got 2 sacks. They still didn't do shit with
They got 3 sacks.
I know I
had 2 of them.
Yeah. I know I sound like a broken record right here, but Nate, what you just said about Minnesota dinking and dunking their way down the field, if it was J.J. McCarthy, then I'd be like, okay, fine. But it's Brosmer. I'm not worried about Brosmer, and I know everybody wants to give Minnesota their respect. With all due respect, Minnesota is
I'm just telling you, they're going to attack our linebackers in the middle. We'll talk more about this in the preview. They're going to attack our linebackers in the middle. They're not going to try to hit big deep passes downfield. I don't know why. If you got no safety help that you trust, I would be going downfield crazy, but they don't want to do that. Minnesota might be different because they do have JJ.
Isn't it crazy that Justin Jefferson don't have a Pro Bowl this year, or he ain't gonna make All Pro?
Look at his quarterbacks. That he ain't got nobody throwing to him. He's got inconsistent quarterbacks.
I know. I'm trolling, and the reason being is because I had a couple people yell at me, be like, "I don't care who's the quarterback. He can get over 1,500 yards a season." Okay.
Yeah.
How's that working out?
The quarterback has to get the ball to the receiver for them to have.
How's that working out?
What kind of sense does that make? That person needs to be.
I had a couple people tell me that.
Football for dummies. He needs to get a football for dummies.
So to wrap up this segment, basically, as bad as the defense played, as bad as the offense at times played, they still had a chance to win this fucking game. Mm-hmm. And that's the frustration of this Lions in a nutshell this season. Is if you look at all the stats, you look at all the DVOAs and all that, the Lions are top in the NFL or top 5 in everything. It's the small things that we're not doing, the false starts, the holding calls, the defensive holding calls,
passing
the dumb running plays right before a drive, stuff like that. The little small things are killing us. Mm-hmm. And with the injuries on top of that, our margin for error is razor thin. So
Yeah, and you know what the thing about it too is, we always have these crazy ass penalties in these games against Detroit, or they're trying to make a footnote out of the penalties that we get. Everything's something new when it's against the Lions. The Lions have to, we can sit here and bitch all day about it as fans, but the Lions players can do that too. In fact, Nate Burleson got in there and went on a tirade about that whole situation.
Never comments about anything, and he was very vocal about what.
He said the pass interference on Amon was not good, which was incorrect because that was a penalty. But the one on
the Tesla one, he said that
the
was
Tesla one was an iffy one that shouldn't have been called at all.
Ryan, Cam Newton,
Rex Ryan, yep, everybody was going off on the referee, and
I agree.
That can't change. I mean, it's always against Detroit. I'm sorry. People don't understand that. When we say stuff, they think we're bitching about the refereeing. But, dude, you ain't a Detroit fan. You don't see the BS.
We don't want to call
Detroit has to win games 52 to something, so they don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. And that's what we did last year. We were killing teams. We had to worry about those refs.
And this may sound a little biased, but when will a call ever favor the Lions? When will the Lions ever get a call in the game that changes a rule?
If the game is close, look for the Lions to lose.
Absolutely.
Period.
And what really
because somebody either will screw it up or the refs will get us.
And what's crazy, the Opiano.
He's talking about the Tesla.
That is crazy. But I want to say this, like, even at the end of the game now with
you talking about Washington, your wide receiver Washington.
I mean, that dude, he pushed.
And the thing is if you want to play the tit for tat game with that, then okay, yeah, you could say that the Amon-Ra was an actual pass interference, but what about fucking Tesla?
The Tesla does. If they give the touchdown, Amon-Ra doesn't even matter on that play. But anyway,
exactly. And that's the shit that really pisses me off. And I hate that too, though, B. Like, when you bring up stuff like that, people be like, you're bitching and you're complaining. It's not that. It's you're pointing out the obvious.
What's hilarious is if you watch that play, the defender literally's eyes on Tesla the whole time, didn't even see Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Clear as fucking day. Anyways, whatever. What's up, Liz?
What's up, guys? How are y'all?
Good. Hey,
blurry background, huh? You're trying to be like Jay, huh?
You did your thing, man. Liz, you did your fucking thing right here.
DDL like
you, man.
That's good. I'm glad. They came out really nice.
Dog, they came out better than nice.
Dog, make sure y'all rep them.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I got a white one too.
B, we're gonna talk about the Pro Bowl, or we're gonna do the rankings first.
We'll do the rankings and we'll do the Pic'Ems first, and then we'll do the Pro Bowl.
Okay, cool. So let it roll.
All righty here. All right. Here's your Pro, and Liz, you'll like this.
Hey B, just curious, where are the Lions on that ranking?
Oh, I think they're like 14 or 15. I don't know, somewhere around down there, 16. Okay. They're way down there, dude.
Yeah. People also don't understand too with point differential. It also matters.
Thank you, Robbie.
Yeah, thank you, Robbie. Dog, she did her thing, right?
Lady right here.
It's all her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, point differential. It matters. It also matters competition wise because the Lions have been playing a lot better teams, so the games are going to be closer. So you're not going to get a lot of margin for victories. You play more shittier teams, your margin for victory could jump a lot more. So,
well, I mean, Seattle hasn't really played that many shitty teams. They played all of their they played most of their
Seattle.
division.
Yeah, Seattle's a really good
Seattle's
team.
there's a legitimate reason for the point differential. Trust me. If you ever look at point differential and look at the Super Bowl teams, at least one that has the highest point differential is in the Super Bowl. That's because they know how to win games and they know how to win them.
Well, last year we led the point differential, but we just had all the injuries. But anyway.
Yeah, we should have been. Anyway.
All right. So how did the picks fare?
Picks fared this way. Big sheet at. Hold on.
Liz,
I got it somewhere.
Numbers.
Oh, here it is. All right. So this week, Jay stood at the top again. Punk. He's 12-4. He went 12-4. Me and Liz went 11-5, and Nate went 9-7. Nate with all his extra picks. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that brings us to
y'all don't.
Jay. That's right, because we're winners. Anyway.
No, but the way these games have been going, shoot, you have to roll the dice. But anyways, go ahead.
All right. So Jay is 145-76. I am. Hold on just a minute here, because that's not right. What did I do? I'm 143. No, I'm 142-79, and Liz is 133-88, and Nate is 130-91.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Jay still got it. He got a point on me. Damn it. You know what it was? It was that stupid Miami game. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have. And I was thinking about that, and I didn't pick that on my other show I went on, and I didn't pick it in my Pic'Ems. I don't know why the hell I picked it on here.
I told you they were going to bench Tua. I'm like, bro, Tua's out. I'm like, oh, it's a wrap.
After watching the season, I stopped.
I knew that. So. That wasn't. I don't know why. I was high that day. I guess.
All right, let's move on.
Oh yeah. By the way, he's coming back too. By the way,
all right,
McDaniels.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Idiot.
All right. Ready?
Do it.
Okay. All right. Cowboys versus Commanders. Cowboys are 7-point favorites on the road. B.
I'm going Cowboys.
Yep. Cowboys. I go with the boys.
Cowboys. Yeah. Commanders are going to be playing Josh Johnson as their quarterback, so that's all you need to know.
Yep.
All right. Broncos versus Chiefs. Broncos are 13.5 point favorites at home. I mean, I'm on the road. I'm sorry.
I got the Broncos.
Broncos.
No Minshew, no Mahomes. Yeah, it's wraps.
All right. Ravens versus Packers. Packers are 2.5 point favorites at home. B.
I know this is going to raise a lot of eyebrows when I say this. I'm picking the Packers only because they're favored.
Yeah.
And they're playing. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens.
Lamar's not going to play.
Pissed me off.
So,
yeah, I think
Lamar's that's all you need to know.
Well, that ain't certain yet. So that ain't certain.
Hey, taking count Jordan Love,
but I'm still taking. I'm still picking the Packers. It doesn't make a difference if Lamar's playing or not. I'm still picking the Packers. And to pick it, just remember now, if the Packers win, bye.
We're done. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
I'm not relying on them. So yeah, I'm taking Green Bay.
Give me the Whackers.
You taking Green Bay, Liz?
Oh yeah, sorry, Packers.
All right.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're the first person to jump on that one.
Right. Buccaneers versus Dolphins. Buccaneers are 5.5 point favorites on the road.
God, the Bucs look like crap.
Yeah, they did.
Dolphins only are playing their backup quarterback.
Ewers.
Yeah, Ewers, or they call them Sewers. I'm taking the Bucs. They got to win sometime. This is in Florida
now because they're in a division race.
Yeah. Bucs and who?
Dolphins.
I'm taking Bucs.
Bucs.
Okay.
Tampa.
You taking Dolphins or Tampa, Liz?
Tampa.
Okay. You said Dolphins before that, so I was asking.
No, because he had asked who were they playing with. And I said
gotcha.
Dolphins. Yeah.
All right, Cardinals versus Bengals. Bengals are 7-point favorites at home.
Bengals.
I'm going Bengals. Yeah.
Yeah, Bengals.
Bengals.
The rat game right there.
All right, Jaguars versus Colts. Jaguars are 6.5-point favorites on the road.
I believe in the Jags now.
Now you believe.
Why?
Because they're fucking
Hey,
good.
they beat the Broncos at
Oh,
home.
the fuck they're not.
That's why they're leading the division. And I predicted
Not
that
for long.
season. Okay.
Steelers.
You say so. Give me the Jags, man.
Yeah.
Give me the Colts.
I'll go with the Jags.
You know the Colts.
Hold that.
Game, Liz.
Rivers.
I'll take
Mania.
Rivers.
Yeah.
And then
All
Rivers
right.
couldn't do
You got me
nothing
down
against
for the Jags, right, B?
Purdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you down for the Jags.
Oh.
All right. Patriots versus Jets. Patriots are 13.5-point favorites on the road.
I'm definitely going Patriots.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Telling y'all, Jets won't win another game. They want that number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
right now. The
Go-
Giants have it.
I'll go Patriots.
Okay. All right. Saints versus Titans. Saints are 2.5-point favorites on the road.
Ooh.
I'm going Titans.
I'm gonna take the Satans.
I'm taking the
Satans.
Satan's.
The Satans. That's a combination between the two teams.
I'll take
Stay away from me, B.
I'm taking the Saints.
Stay away from me.
I'll take Who Dat Nation.
Yeah,
Give me the
same.
Titans.
Taking the
Cam
Aints.
Ward played awesome the last game. I think
Yeah,
he
fuck the Titans.
put another one now.
You picking an eight?
I know you
taking the Titans.
I know
Nate?
you can't
Yeah,
pick them.
I'm taking.
but-
I'm taking Titans.
You're not giving up.
All
on
right.
that.
Seahawks versus Panthers. Seahawks are 7.5-point favorites on the road.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Ooh.
I feel sorry for Sonya right now.
Hey, Liz, can
Yeah,
you
I'm
go
taking-
before me just right here? Because I got to think about this.
Seahawks.
Fuck it. Consensus? Seahawks? Oh, we
Go
Seahawks
ahead,
are
Nate. You want to pick?
Panthers are playing good right now, though, bro.
They are.
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
with the
take
Seahawks.
Panthers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
give me
take
the
Panthers.
Seahawks. Okay, fine. I'll go with the
Who you
Seahawks.
got, Nate?
I'm taking the Panthers.
I figured you would.
All right. Steelers versus Browns. Steelers are 3-point favorites on the road.
Steelers. Browns are just done.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
give me the Squealers. They might win that division. Give me the Squealers.
Although I got that's where Myles Garrett's going to break the sack record.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Only got one more left.
Yeah.
Steelers.
You got the Steelers, Jay?
Yes, sir. Give me the Squealers. They gonna win that
You got the
division.
Steelers, the Pittsburgh.
Okay, I'm going Browns.
You're going Browns.
I think Myles Garrett makes Aaron Rodgers' life a living hell.
The doo-doo Browns.
Oh.
Yes. 4 sacks. You heard it. 4 sacks, and he breaks the record.
See you in 4 years.
And I think Shador
Hi, Robbie.
plays well. All right. Giants versus Raiders. Raiders are 1.5-point favorites at home.
Yeah, like I really want to pick this damn game.
I'm going Vegas.
I'm gonna go Vegas too because they're at home and they're favored. So
Yeah.
Jackson Dart playing, right? He's not on concussion protocol.
yeah, he's playing.
He's playing.
Give me the Raiders.
I'll take the Raiders.
All right. Eagles versus Bills. Bills are 1.5-point favorites at home. I am going Bills.
I'm going Bills too because they need it.
Yeah, give me them Josh Allen Bills. So I got a question: is Josh Allen in the MVP race at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this could be that game
Wow.
that wins MVP right here. I'm just saying. Give me the Bills.
So you pick you the Bills. Liz, you say you're going to the Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
gonna
go Bills.
Okay.
Give that. Watch.
All right.
He gets MVP.
Bears versus 49ers. 49ers are 3-point favorites at home. I'm going
This is going to
49ers.
be a game that shows that Chicago is real, and I think they're not. So I'm going with the 49ers.
49ers.
Yeah, I'm going 49ers too. They look good last night.
Bean, what's the spread on that?
3.
3 points.
I think that's generous in Bears' favor. It shouldn't be that. I think they
I
can
don't
beat it by
know.
a touchdown.
I think a lot of people are not sure about the Bears because their offense is still,
well, the defenses.
Yeah, I definitely think that the Bears lose here. Give me the
McCaffrey's going to run all over that defense.
Yeah. That defense is going to get home too.
Who you got, Liz?
I have no idea. They're at home. It's 49ers field, so I'm gonna go with the Bears.
All right. Rams versus Falcons. Rams are 7-point favorites or 7.5-point favorites on the road.
Rams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams because they totally. I mean, they can't screw that up, but
this is an ugly game for Stafford if they can put pressure on him.
Where is it at? It's in LA, right?
It's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Give me the Rams.
I'll take the Rams.
Rams win. Yeah. All right. Texans versus Chargers. Chargers are 2.5-point favorites at home. I'm taking Chargers.
Houston.
I know
Thanks.
who you're picking. Who you got, Jay?
I got give me Houston.
Damn it.
I got Houston. I gotta go
in Houston too.
I gotta roll with Houston, bro.
I do too.
Yo, have y'all seen Justin Herbert play?
Let me tell you, for the rest of the season, I know we only got 1 week left, but I am not picking against Houston. Never. I'm done. I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know about that one.
I'm good.
I will stand on the Chargers. Let's go ahead.
I ain't doing it, bro.
All right.
I saw what Herbert did against Eagles.
Yeah,
Herbert.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Herbert's been balling
And
out.
Eagles ain't got that good of a defense.
Exactly.
Yeah, good of a defense.
You got 2 people on that defense you're gonna have to worry about.
And did you see what the Raiders quarterback did on
that.
Texans defense too?
That's fine. Hey, everybody's entitled to a clunker game. Listen,
All right.
everybody's
Come on.
entitled. But you got 2 people, Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson.
Yeah, who didn't do shit against the Raiders.
Sacks, bro.
And the Raiders have a terrible line.
And the Chargers are now free
You base everything off one game, Nate. Everybody can have a shit game.
I'm just telling you what.
Just
The
like
game we
Lions
have to
against
watch because they
Minnesota the
couldn't play
first
a
time,
Lions
it
on
was a
that.
and the thing is, the Texans' offense is inconsistent too, and the Chargers actually have a really good defense. So
yes,
and
and
Yeah,
Chargers
they played good
struggle
defenses
with
We'll see.
before and they won.
We'll see on Saturday. See what happens.
That's what I'm saying.
Chargers struggle with good defenses.
Yeah, they do.
Big
We'll
time.
see.
well, they have a better record than the Texans do. I'm just saying. So they figured something out.
Really, you're stretching.
But I mean, they figured it out even with backup tackles. They're still playing at a high level. So, all right. Lions and Vikings. Lions are 7.5-point favorites on the road.
Lions. Let me just get that out of the way.
I'm going Vikings.
I mean,
we're gonna fucking lose. I'm not gonna lie.
You tripping?
No.
No, they're not losing, bro. If this was McCarthy,
3 in a row.
We couldn't stop a nosebleed when it came to the run defense. Justin
Bro,
Jefferson's gonna
now
have
look, no Mason.
again, you're going on one game. People make
Yeah.
I don't
adjustments,
care.
Nate.
I've seen enough. We're not gonna- especially if it's close.
All right.
I'll go
Well,
Lions beat.
I'm putting you under for Vikings.
Go for it.
All right.
Yeah, they're not. No, they ain't winning this game, bro. If JJ played, if Mason played, I'm like, okay, cool, but
Yeah.
They still got Justin Jefferson, and they still got.
You got to get it to him, though.
They got Cockinson.
You got to
They'll
get
find
it
a
to
way.
him, though.
They're just gonna nickel and dime. I'm telling you.
What was the last time Max Brosman played? How many interceptions did he throw?
No, he threw 4 interceptions.
Oh no,
Thank
guys! You also got to remember it's at home, and Brian Flores' defense killed us the last game. That's all I'm saying. So we'll see.
Well, not necessarily.
I don't have.
Lions still got a good offense, so let's
Yeah, they still got a good
They don't-
offense with
they
even
don't-
without the run. But anyway,
All right, well, we'll
let's
see.
get it.
Did you get my pick?
Anyway, that's Would you
Did you get my
go
pick?
with? Yeah,
Lions.
you went Lions, didn't you? Okay.
Mhm.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Now, off topic, this week was the Pro Bowl selection, and for the Lions, let me bring up my. Oops, I already got it up, dumbass.
Renee.
All right,
Brown, Gibby.
This is the
Aiden.
selections for the Lions.
Man, that's solid.
Campbell, We had Jahmyr Gibbs, Aiden
All
Hutchins,
drafted by Brad, just FYI.
Penei Sewell, and Amon St. Brown. Now, all of them, the fan in me, all of them deserved it, obviously. I think that we got to be honest about something about Jahmyr. He is becoming the guy that they're trying to stop. Good running backs do not allow that to happen. Okay. Let me tell you who's been pushing forward. Now, he didn't get that many yards, but when he got the ball, he was pushing through that line. That was Montgomery. And this is the thing that I do not like about the Lions. Me and you talk about this a lot, Nate. They need to go with the running back that's going to get them through that line. If Montgomery is the one getting them through the line, because you can't use that jazz all the time on defenses. But Montgomery, it needs to be used a lot more, I think.
Well, let's say this about Montgomery. I don't know if y'all saw his tweet, but he liked somebody saying that maybe he should ask for a trade.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because they're not utilizing them. They need to utilize them. I've seen games where he's done changed the whole profile of the game around because he's done run through the whole line that's not blocking very well for Jahmyr somehow. But then when Montgomery gets in there, he's running through the whole damn line. Ask me something about that. Jahmyr Gibbs is not quite there yet as a running back. Let's pump the brakes.
Well, he's never going to be between the tackles type of runner. He's more of getting space and.
But you can't make him a number one back then. That's all I gotta say.
I disagree with
that.
Yeah,
I really agree. You can't make him a number one. You have to.
You can't do that.
You got to wear defense.
He's literally a home run every play if he gets the right blocking. How can you not have him in there?
Well, okay. So what's the So what's the difference when Montgomery gets in there and runs through that same line?
Well, Montgomery's not a home run threat. I mean, he's more of a power.
He definitely is a home run threat.
You don't necessarily need to have a home run threat every time. You need to get the first, second, and goal, second and short most of the time.
One thing that Ben Johnson led offense did last year was wear other opposing defenses down, and then they started using the
with Monty.
Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people that were clamoring that Monty shouldn't be starting because he doesn't get very much yardage at times, and put Gibby in there. So you could argue both ways on that.
I'll tell you this: against the Pittsburgh Steelers a couple of days ago, who looked more fresh and who looked, and I know he didn't rush for as many yards.
I didn't know. I didn't see the game.
Who looked more explosive?
Monty.
You know, and you've seen that time and time again. Montgomery is not a bad back. He's the only thing he don't have that Jahmyr Gibbs has is speed. But he's very well good on his feet. He has great footwork. He has great vision. Get through the line of scrimmage. He can.
The problem is, and we've talked about this again. I've said this multiple fucking times. I don't like this running back one drive and running back the other drive. Alternate.
I like them playing. I like them playing the hot running back. That's what Ben Johnson was pretty good at doing at times, is running the hot running back. So or understanding the running back for the situation. Like Pittsburgh, you need to put Monty in most of the time because that was grit versus grit. Both Mike Tomlin's a gritty damn coach, just like Campbell is. So what you want to do is I want to bust you in the face, so I'm going to run Montgomery all in your face.
Yeah, but let's be real. Even Monty on some of the runs that he had, just Pittsburgh was shutting the running game down. Period.
Yeah,
because the 15 yards of rushing. What the fuck did Monty do?
The 2 for Highsmith where Tate Radley.
Well, obviously they weren't running the ball enough. That's the point, and they didn't run it enough with Monty.
Because it looked like every time they were getting
stuck. Again. This is a Dan Campbell thing. So whatever the case may be, he's not an offensive coordinator. And you know
what else is interesting that nobody's talked about? The fact that Scotty Montgomery is not coaching the running backs anymore. Last year, Scotty had the running backs at a very high level, and he put them on the receivers now. And now
your boy's coaching them. Tashard Choice.
No, I like Tashard Choice, but again, he's a green guy. We have a lot of green staffers. I mean, look at Shep. Look, Dan Campbell's is not a play caller. You have a lot of green staff members, and maybe you don't need to make those changes. Maybe you need to go with, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just frustrating. But let's move on.
But
We
it
can
is.
talk about
It
this
is
all
what
day.
it is. Anyway.
Yeah.
For the Houston Texans, all these guys definitely deserved Pro Bowl nods.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, they
surprised.
You
do.
know something? I'm surprised. What's his name? Daniil Hunter isn't up there.
Yeah, it wasn't in there. Yeah.
That's-
I mean,
that's-
you could have picked off about 3 or 4 other people and put them on a Pro Bowl
Yeah.
list.
Well, the AFC's got a lot of good pass rushers. So, yeah. You only
Yeah,
have so
they
many
do.
spots.
Congrats,
But-
Liz. You got a Super
Thank
Bowl
you.
team right there. Legit.
I mean,
The offense gets itself together, it would be greater. It would be a lot.
yeah.
They're a couple years.
And then,
Um,
but I'm
and-
very proud of them.
And my opinion is the biggest snub was this guy right here.
100%.
Ain't no way in hell he shouldn't have got in the Pro
Who got
Bowl.
who got
The only person that should have gotten
who's-
a Pro Bowl above him in the NFC was Matt Stafford, and he got in there. But
was it,
Darnold,
Stafford?
Wow.
come on.
Yeah, they went with
He has
Darnold because
13
Darnold is the number one
interceptions and
seed.
26, 24 touchdowns.
Yeah,
He didn't
I
even
agree.
throw it from any yard. You know what? I'm tired of that fucking.
It's
shit.
all about
I'm tired of
optics.
Pro Bowl. I'm tired of. I'm just.
It's
tired
all
of that.
about optics. It really
It's
is.
my
because
ass. That's my optics.
It's,
It's
it's
my
about,
ass.
it's about optics. And like Nate said, unfortunately, I hate to have to agree with that because it's just so cringy, but it's all about what looks good to them, what looks flashy to them.
Let me tell you what it's about.
That shit
For real.
sucks. It's about optics.
No, it's not about optics.
It's about
because
the
Stafford
fact
is
is
never.
that
Stafford was always in the same situation. You know the reason why? He plays for Detroit.
You know something? I
can
can't
get the
thank
skill
you
players.
another time. But even think about this. Even before Jared Goff got here to Detroit, he still had good seasons. Had he ever made a Pro Bowl?
I think he made one.
You get what I'm
That was a
saying?
year.
It's about who
I
looks
think-
good
I
and
think
who looks more flashier on the field. That's what it's about.
Here it is. It's as simple as this. They don't view Jared Goff as a quarterback that can take a team and win, which is stupid because of the running backs we have. Like
He's got a Super Bowl. He's been in a Super Bowl.
I get it. But what I'm telling you is they look at Jared Goff as, oh, yeah, he's a good quarterback, but he also has 2 running backs that he can rely on. Most quarterbacks in the NFL don't have that situation. So it hinders him when it comes to people looking at his overall stats. You know,
His overall stats are better than the majority of football players.
I get
in the
it,
last
B.
10
I get
years.
it. I'm just telling you that's the narrative that is with him. But if that's true,
Well,
then why the
it's
fuck is
same.
Jalen Hurts even in that discussion? Because Saquon Barkley makes Jalen Hurts look really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Jalen
does.
Hurts is not even half of Jared Goff.
And
No.
what I'm saying is too, everybody talks about, oh, Lamar is this and Lamar is that, or Josh Allen is that. But dude, how many Super Bowls you been in?
Yeah.
0.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Josh Allen is Superman. If it wasn't for
Still
them,
ain't been in the Super Bowl though. He could be
Still in the
Superman,
Super
but
Bowl.
he ain't been in the Super Bowl.
I get it. Hey, look, credit to Jared Goff for making the Super Bowl, but I will not downplay Josh Allen when if Josh Allen went down, I guarantee you the Bills don't win over 2 or 3 games that season. If Josh Allen,
He's an alternate. So
Not so what?
who's ahead of him? Who's ahead of him? B. It was Stafford and Dak.
No, it was that. No, Dak didn't even make it. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
Stafford
Dak didn't make it.
It was
Stafford and,
Darnold, and who was the
and-
other guy?
Sam
The
Darnold.
last person. Yeah, Sam Darnold. Motherfucker ain't done shit. I mean, he's been okay as a quarterback. I'm not putting him down because he's done
His team's
Seattle
number
well.
1 in the NFL.
but he's got
in the NFC,
13
that's why.
Interceptions, 24 touchdowns, and he ain't nearly throw as many yards as
Well,
Goff has.
Well, it looks like one of those guys will make the Super Bowl, so
me.
Goff will get in. So,
Yeah.
he'll just get through the back
Yeah,
door.
Stafford will probably get in there. But anyway,
Yeah.
I just think that's just a damn shame.
No, I agree.
People
I mean,
got-
but we've talked about this. Even Lions fans.
and I only bring up the
shit-
Super
shit
Bowl
on
point
Goff.
because other people always bring it up too. Like, oh, he's Super Bowl. But I said, but you're saying the same thing. And Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen haven't won a Super Bowl. I don't never put quarterbacks in that position because it takes a team to win a Super Bowl. It doesn't take one individual to win it.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
just like the
Absolutely
wins
right.
and losses thing with the quarterbacks, you can't
Yeah,
give
Stafford's
them wins
played
and
his.
losses.
I'm going to say this really quick about because I want to say this about Josh Allen. I have to give this man his credit. he will more than likely account for over 40 touchdowns with throwing and his feet this season.
He has to.
That
There's
is
nothing
crazy.
around him.
Compare that to anybody else who has rushing touchdowns and catch touchdown passes.
Just imagine if Josh Allen didn't have Cook right now. Like,
I think they would still be okay. Now, obviously, they won't be as good of a run threat as they are. Obviously,
he'd have to put up more yards.
Well, I mean, James Cook is kind of the difference maker on that team too. That dude is balling.
Number one leading rusher.
You can say everything you want about Josh, but James Cook is balling.
Absolutely. I give him his due credit. He's balling, but if he went down, I don't think it'd have the same impact as if Josh Allen went down.
And I remember.
Let me ask you this question though: if any quarterback went down in their position, well, the top quarterbacks in the league went down. Do you think their Lions wouldn't recover with Goff being down? Kyle Allen, really? Stafford. Who backs up Stafford? Thank you. That is those teams that fall apart.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Is it Garoppolo
or Sexy Stenson?
Like if Sam Darnold went down, I would like to think that somebody could come in and do the same shit.
I mean, look at Indianapolis. You know, people talk about the Rivers is doing really good when he came back in, but Rivers doesn't do one thing that Daniel Jones did. That's
the Colts went from being the favorites to somebody else. I think
if they went down. Obviously, it would any starting quarterback going down, it would hurt the team. But Malik Willis, he still plays at a high level too, and he can run that Green Bay offense if they wanted to. They just invested so much money into Jordan Love. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
he wins with that team too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like, well, before
he just
that
doesn't
Chicago
screw it
game,
up. That's all he does.
Yeah. I think it's like a 4-2 with them, but hey, he was carrying them last year when Jordan Love was sitting out.
Sure did, and I hated him every second for that.
Right.
I hated him every second for that, man.
Well, congrats to the Pro Bowlers. If we have a Pro Bowl, I don't know.
Yeah, but something, B, I have to agree with you on that. I hate the fact that they snubbed Jared Goff because you don't put numbers up like that consistently with the type of turnover that the Lions had when it comes to coaches.
It sucks, but I'm not surprised.
It's very hard to leave someone out like that. And I mean, I can't even say that they can use it for fuel because it's just an ongoing story every year of why you don't get chosen to be all pro or why you don't get the calls or why you're not going to be the Pro Bowler. It just sucks, and it takes away the fun out of the game.
You know what's funny? Because a lot of analysts on a lot of sports shows in the beginning of the year said this is the year that Goff is going to show you what he's made of because it's going to have to be because they got different offensive coordinator and their offensive line isn't what it was last year. So they say a lot of this is going to fall on him. He's done nothing but be brilliant.
I think we realize
it's all about optics and superstardism and all of that stuff because – anytime you see Jared Goff having a really good game, you always hear about how he was traded away from LA, relationship went sour, and then don't let the Rams and the Lions play because then you see the stats when Stafford was here and Jared Goff was in LA, and they got to do the comparison. It's like we got over that hump when Matthew Stafford won the Super Bowl and the Lions were going to do their thing. We got over that hump.
I think we closed the book on the. I think we closed the book on the narrative that Jared Goff can't win without Ben Johnson.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Jared Goff is just good.
But somebody has to be that punching bag. Somebody has to be that fall guy, the scapegoat. So they have to go to Jared Goff. And one thing that I hate is that when we lose, a lot of people look at Jared Goff like he's still the problem. I don't know how many times we have to scream this from the top of the mountains.
Well,
Jared
those are idiot fans that don't.
Jared Goff can literally throw 3 touchdowns and 400 passing yards like he did this past week, and you still will blame him. You don't blame the people who let Warren break away for 50-yard touchdowns. You don't blame the cornerbacks who got their asses burned out there. You blame Jared Goff for some odd reason.
But see, you can't argue with stupid people because they don't know football. They don't know what is up from down. That's why it's just like it's ridiculous to even argue.
They'd be like, oh well, Jared Goff threw the ball, he missed wide open St. Brown, or he threw it in the dirt. Yeah, because 1, he don't want to turn the ball over, and 2, every quarterback is going to have bad passes in a game. That's what it is. That's why they're called incompletions, right? Because they didn't fucking pass.
Oh,
we gotta quit blaming Jared Goff. Is he Patrick Mahomes? No.
Real quick. real quick, stats from Jared Goff. He's third in yards, third in pass per yards per game, second in TDs. He's got 5 interceptions, which is at the bottom of the league. Second in QBR, and he's 5th in completions. If that don't say
there's probably
all-star, all-pro, I don't know.
And look at those same stats. Jared Goff is going to be 1-1-2, 1-1. Like, man,
there's probably like 5 quarterbacks that people would not take over Jared Goff. Everybody else would take Jared Goff. Period.
You know, like, is he Patrick Mahomes? No. Can he run like Lamar Jackson? No. Do he have vision like Joe Burrow? Probably not. But he is him. Like, he knows what the fuck he's doing. He's a pro quarterback for a reason.
All those quarterbacks you name, I would take them over Jared Goff.
I mean, even if you would, or if you wouldn't, like, it'd be totally fine. I just hate the narrative that anytime Jared Goff goes out there or the Lions go out there and lose, we got to point our finger at Jared Goff. No, Jared Goff did okay. The offense can put up
because those are idiot fans that are looking for clicks.
Well, we're supposed to win those games.
Detroit always blames the goalies. They always blame the goalies. They always blame the pitchers. They always blame the quarterbacks, even if it's none of their fault.
You know why? You know why? Because they make the most money. That's why.
And fine,
that don't
fine. But if you're going out there,
people were going to blame people that make the most money.
One team scored, the other team scored.
Yeah.
If that's the case, they need to blame the Fords. I mean, you're going to blame somebody that makes the most money, and
but the Fords aren't playing on the field.
The Fords are paying for the people to put the players on the team. That's the point.
Goff is not on defense. Let's be honest. I mean, come on, really? Jared Goff is not on defense. So if somebody gets a 60-yard bomb or a touchdown before halftime or 50,
if Jared Goff had 50 touchdowns, people would still find a way to bitch about it. Let's just be honest. Okay. All right, we're beating it. That's never gonna change. All right. So are we going to Liz's segment now?
Yes, we are.
All right, Liz.
All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So the Texans beat the Raiders 23-21. 7 straight wins. We're 10-5. But don't let that score fool you because I was at the game. I'm telling you right now, this should have been a belt-to-ass game. Period. Yes, a win is a win. We're allowed to have like bad games here and there. But Ryan's said it best when he said, it doesn't matter how it looks. It's beautiful to get the win. And it is. And I hear that and I respect that. And December football is about stacking wins because that's what we've been doing. But standards matter. And Will Anderson Jr., he did exactly what a leader is supposed to do. Sometimes it feels like you don't even win the game, and that's real. That's something real that he said on the field. And then the defense, because that's supposed to be the team's calling card, top-ranked defense, played like ass. Sorry. I was at this game, so I'm going to lay it on. And Ashton Gentile, like, he looked like Genty, there you go. He looked like prime Bo Jackson out there. A 51-yard touchdown run where he walks through untouched. A 60-yard touchdown reception where nobody wrapped up. 188 yards from scrimmage by a rookie on our home field. That's not Texans football. That was lazy and blown assignments. CJ Stroud, yes, I love him, franchise guy, but Sunday, his standards were trash. 187 yards, 1 touchdown, and way too many stalled drives. Way too many. The offense punted on the first, second half positions and let the Raiders hang around longer than they should have. And if I'm being honest, the Texans got bailed out. A couple of key pass interference calls. Nico Collins did come in clutch, grab late. Thank God for Derek Stingley because that pick 6 was the spark of what the team desperately needed. And Fairbear, of course, MVP, Mr. MVP.
Care Bear,
3 field goals.
The name is so funny to me if you ask me. I'm sorry, Liz.
No, I love it. And and I lost my voice at this game. I was so mad. 3 field goals, steady, reliable, did his job.
Sometimes
Schultz,
I know he give y'all heart palpitations because
no, he does. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God. And then Schultz with the late touchdown clutch, it sealed it. But make no mistake, this game should not have been close. I should have saw 50 points on that. The Raiders came in 2-12 with 9 straight losses. Look, I'm going to take the win. I'm not saying anything about the win. I'll take it. I'll always take the win. 7 straight victories doesn't happen by accident. But if the team wants to do
ways to win.
Yeah, but if the team wants to do something real in January, they need to stop playing with their fucking food. They need to start using that talent. Because this coming Saturday, we're going to SoFi. And that shit ain't no joke. This past game, like, we better have learned something because that shit ain't cool. Houston, do better and do it now. Okay. So we're going to Houston.
Every games are different. You got to realize that too. So
no, I know.
Anything that you did wrong, or the coaching staff love these kind of games because they can say, yeah, you won, but you fucked this up, you fucked that up. You need to do better this way, you need to do better that way. They love those kind of.
The common theme for me, even in the wins, I just don't believe in Stroud. I'll be honest with you. I have a lot of reservations with Stroud. And the thing is that you can talk all about the defense being so good and all that, but if your quarterback can't get you winning plays and get himself right offensively, you're not going to go very far.
You know what? I'll say this. I think CJ Stroud is going to be in that kind of like Jared Goff kind of conversation where things has to be perfect.
That was his comp. Yeah.
To be successful. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because I think when Houston originally drafted CJ Stroud, they thought he would be the person that could carry a team like he did.
He had a really good rookie year. Yeah.
But he wasn't able to do that. You know, and I think that everything is going to have to be perfect around CJ Stroud. Like, one, protect him a lot. Number 2, have a running back that can actually run the ball and keep drives going and not have to throw the ball 50 times a game. And I think that'd be like really big for you guys as offense. That's just my take, though. But what pisses me off about Jay, I didn't mean to cut you off. What pisses me off about Stroud was when I was at the game, he kept throwing to Jordan. Like, I get it. He's the new kid in town. He's a new kid on the block. He's a new kid in your classroom. But Chubb was right there. Mm-hmm. And you're not utilizing none of your other people. You're not utilizing any of your other brothers. What kind of leader are you if you're not going to utilize them? Move the fucking ball around, Stroud.
His awareness is not there.
Exactly. It's not. His mentality is not there either.
Yeah.
He's struggling mentally.
Those are things that can be fixed.
And then it shows it physically. When you struggle mentally, it's going to show physically. Mm-hmm. Period.
He's been in the NFL how long? It's what's third year, right?
Third year.
Excuse me.
This is supposed to be
his third year. No, this is supposed to be where he's let's go.
Because the contract's coming up. And you got to figure out if you're going to throw $300 million at him.
Oh, they will.
Going forward.
Oh, they definitely will.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Jay, that's a different conversation we'll have on the phone, but no. I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, they definitely will.
He should have been doing that shit now.
Yeah.
If he wants that money, he needs to show it.
What do you do with Stroud? Do you franchise tag him?
The problem with this whole situation, Houston's won 7 in a row. Mm-hmm. That's the highest win streak in the league right now. They continue to win. That's going to cover up Stroud's.
Yeah, but when they get to the playoffs, where the defenses are a lot better and the quarterbacks are a lot better, you're going to really
play defenses that are a lot better. I mean, they played Broncos. Granted, they lost that game. That was the last game they lost, by the way.
Yeah,
they lost that game, and they were winning that game all the way until the fourth quarter. That was a defensive problem.
You gonna play devil's advocate?
No, I'm gonna ask everybody a question here. More likely, the Texans will, unless they should be in the playoffs because nobody else is behind them, so they're gonna make it. They're gonna play on the road the first game. Do you trust Stroud to win on the road?
Yes, Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. No doubt in my mind. If I'm in the AFC right now, I don't care if I'm the Bills. I don't care if I'm the Chiefs, the Broncos, or whatever. I'm scared to face Houston. Houston is a good team.
How many playoff games has Stroud won on the road?
Wait a minute. Let me answer this question. Do you know the reason why I trust CJ Stroud on the road?
Because the defense.
Because the defense is number one.
Yeah,
if the defense was number 15.
But see, you can't say that. You can't say that.
This is like
you only trust it because of the defense.
This is like
we can't rely on just defense.
Defense.
That ball. I need some TDs. I can't just have
Do you
know
who you're gonna go against the playoffs?
Intercepting New England.
Drake May.
You know something? I would pick them to beat New England. You want to know why? Because New England offensive line. How long
Drake May
will be? Listen, real
Drake
quick.
May is you talk about Heisman or MVP. Drake May's been playing MVP.
How long will Mike Vrabel and Drake May be able to avoid good defense like Houston? It literally bites them in the ass all the time, bro. This isn't like a regular team or regular.
How many games has Stroud? How many games has Stroud won on the road in the playoffs?
In the playoffs, I'm going to say zero or one.
Zero. I thought it was one.
No, I think
all the wins have been at home.
Oh, okay.
They've all been at home.
Yeah.
So that's my point. Is like going on the road in his first playoff game to get a win. It's going to be hostile. Yeah, I get the defense is good, but you know what? These quarterbacks can put up points too.
I'm going to say this. So I like New England, and I think New England is going to be really good next year, but they're still young. They got a lot of things they need to correct themselves.
Jay, I don't know who the fuck's good anymore. Like everybody's
even winning games.
It's a weird year.
This NFL season has been crazy.
Yeah, it's a weird.
They need an offensive line. Drake May is going to get killed out there if he plays a good defense with a pass rush like Houston.
He's played good defenses and still found a way to make
plays.
He
has.
But none of them create pressure like the Houston Texans.
That's the true
component right there.
And they do play defense a lot better at home. Okay. When they go on the road, they don't play defense as well, even though they beat the Titans, they beat the Colts, and they beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a hard team to beat at home because they have that support.
Yeah.
But they still beat them. And they still got W's.
Yeah, let's see what happens with this Charger game because this is going to be a playoff.
Yeah,
they beat the Colts with Daniel Jones. So
go Houston.
That's not saying.
Yeah, so we're going to SoFi this Saturday.
Phillip Rivers.
I mean, I'm not saying that the Chargers are not hot. I mean, they're 4 straight wins, right? Justin Herbert playing efficient. Justin Herbert, I don't really care for him, but like he is playing efficient, confident football, heavily protected. I think I had asked B, I was just like, is his hand broken? But you said it was healed. It was good. He put a total.
His hand's still messed up, but he don't care. He's still balling out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still balling out of control. That's crazy. He's still balling out of control. I'd be like playing like this.
But it's not a throwing hand. That's the point.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like for me, the Texans can win, but they just can't make mistakes. They have to stay confident. They have to go playoff hungry. Like, come on, number one defense. Like, let's go. The defense needs to.
It's going to be a playoff game. It's going to have a playoff atmosphere to it.
Yeah, it is.
The Chargers still they're in already, so they're good.
Yeah, they are in already. But they just got to contain it. Herbert will. I feel like they can hurt Herbert if they just play discipline. Houston has to set the edge and start early, collapse the pocket inside, make him beat them strictly from the pocket. No free lanes, no broken play magic.
They better get pressure on him because he's got weapons all around him. He's got Ladd.
No, he got some all around him.
He's got Johnson, Hampton's
stacked.
Yeah.
Stacked. Like I get it, stacked. We're in it. When the thing is, we have to travel, so we'll see. The Texans are going to walk into SoFi and hopefully put on win. My bold prediction. I want to say the Texans are going to be 27 and the Chargers 23. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Stingley, 3 interceptions.
Damn.
Shit.
He's alert. Stingley is really playing good. He's alert.
Yeah, but to get 3 picks in a game, that's
You never
rare.
know.
Hey,
That's why I said it's bold
What's
prediction.
bold take.
prediction.
It's
about
a
as bold
bold.
as it gets.
It's a bold prediction.
It's
get
what it
bolder than that.
is. But yeah, that's all I have.
Prediction.
We'll see what happens on Saturday.
See what happens. Go H-Town. Stand up. Let's go get this dub.
Hey,
Thanks, guys.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm
Yeah,
ready. So we'll see.
I got you.
Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Yes,
Merry
ma'am.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
to
Christmas
you.
to you too. Yeah.
Thank you again for all the merch.
Yeah. Well, she left that, but that's okay.
All right. I know she can hear us. Thank you again for everything, Liz.
All right. So now I guess we can start talking about the Lions at the Vikings. Nate, what you going to start us off with there, buddy?
I mean, I just look at this team. You know, that last loss was horrible. Like, it's you're going to act like it's not going to sting, but it's going to sting because you had everything in front of you, and then you set up for situation to play the Vikings with Brosmer, and now you're feeling like, oh, gang, we get 2 games, and then we get Chicago. Who knows what's going to happen? Now you have to win all your games, and you got to hope the Packers lose too. That shit ain't happening. Let's be real. I'm sorry.
It may. You don't know.
Yeah, I give it about a 1% chance. I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, Lamar's not going to play.
The Lions got a 7% chance of making it.
Yeah. So, I mean, and the way the Vikings tore us up that last game, I have no faith in Dan figuring this out by Thursday. I
think there's going to be a different defense out there. That defense was totally different. I don't know why they went to change all of that. All that mattered in that game. That zone coverage sucked. That zone coverage killed them the most. And then on top of that, if you're playing 2 linebackers instead of 3 and going away from which they should have played Pittsburgh. They should have played Pittsburgh the same way they played Dallas.
But that's what I'm saying. If they respected DK Metcalf enough to play him in zone, you got to think that they're going to do the same thing with Justin Jefferson. I don't think they trust
different quarterbacks. This quarterback can't even get the ball past the line of scrimmage without it being tipped or picked.
In saying that, Metcalf is not CeeDee Lamb.
I'll be right back.
And who would be? I mean, Thielen is not Pickens. So, and Dak is just as competent quarterback as Aaron Rodgers is. I don't give a damn about Aaron Rodgers' history. You still got to treat him like that top of the line quarterback. Like Dak, we did that to Dak too. You got to stop trying. I think the thing about Chef is he's trying all these formulas on defense. He's kind of being a guinea pig. It's kind of like when we saw Ben Johnson do. Ben Johnson did that guinea pig stuff in the beginning of his, he was getting away with it a lot of times, but because we had a talent, but he was doing guinea pig stuff. I think that's what
testing
Chef
things
is
out,
doing. We don't have the talent.
What don't work? Yeah,
right. And that's the thing. We don't have the talent to do that. On offense, we do.
It was very important for the Lions to understand who they were this year and what their strengths are and play to it. No trying to figure out new things. This wasn't the year to do that because you lost a lot of your key players, especially due to injury. Not even only with Frank Ragnow retiring, but with Zeitler leaving, with Kirby Joseph getting hurt early in the season, with Terry Arnold in and out, with DJ Reed being in and out. This was one of the years the Lions have stuck true to their identity and playing to their strengths, but just didn't work out that way. Hey, give me 1 sec. I gotta take care of some business.
The thing is, like with me, is what the Vikings did to us on that game was like they took everything away from us. You know, they took Gibbs out of the equation. they pressured up the middle on Goff completely. St. Brown. I think St. Brown and JMO had pretty good games. I think I don't remember that game.
Yeah,
Yard wise, but they have to be able to run the football, and I just don't know if they can. I mean, Minnesota still has dudes on that defense, and our line is not good. I mean, it's too inconsistent. I mean, did you see the PFF grade for Sewell? Sewell had a 64 grade. That's terrible.
Something? I think Sewell is.
That was one of the higher ones.
Does it look like Sewell is kind of off a little bit this year? These past couple games, he's been looking off. I think he's injured. I think he's really battling.
He's definitely battling some injuries. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, like this. And while Penei Sewell still looks great and he still made Pro Bowl, I mean, he definitely doesn't look as dominant as he used to. Now that could be a byproduct of him playing next to someone new as well and having to pick up extra slack. But I also think he's definitely dealing with some injuries.
Yeah,
I mean, he was dealing with injuries last year too. I mean, the difference is definitely the line. The interior line has to be better has to communicate better.
Yeah, so we even know Graham's
that's the whole thing.
That's another thing too.
All right, Mike's going to be on just a minute here. He just drove.
Do you have the practice report for the Vikings? I know
I got all the. You mean injury reports?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hawkinson hasn't played twice, or hasn't been on practice twice. He has DNP. Ryan Kelly, the center, DNP, but he has a concussion. Jordan Mason, DNP twice. J.J. McCarthy, of course, he's not playing anyway. Bill O'Neill, the offensive tackle, he had DNP on Monday. He had limited playing time, and everybody else has been good. Aaron Jones, Javon Hargrave, who didn't play last game, he looks like he's good to go. Eric Wilson, Gavin Bartholomew, Ty Chandler, and Austin Keys are all good, are full game participants. Also, you got to remember who's out for the season. One of their great linebackers is out for the season.
Is it Metellus?
No, it's Green. What's his name? Green.
Grenard. It's Pace.
Grenard.
Oh, Grenard's
he's out for the season.
Ooh, really? Ooh. Yep. And remember, he gave the Lions hell last game.
Grenard is their best linebacker. That dude can
create
havoc.
Still got Van Ginkel there, so that's.
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, if the Lions are going to win this game, it's going to have to be on the offensive side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason why I just don't have faith in them, because this line got mauled around by Pittsburgh. I don't even think Pittsburgh's that good of a defense. And they literally stopped everything that we tried to do in the run. They eliminated the explosives, and they just put a lock on us.
They didn't do that good because we had a chance to win at the end, so they didn't do that good.
Well, I mean, yeah, at the end,
I think the difference in this game was, guess who didn't play in this game? Glasgow. Mm-hmm. And as bad as everybody keeps dogging Glasgow out for his stuff,
but is he going to play? That's my question.
Yes, he's been a full participant. Let me see.
Okay,
I just saw him out here. Yep, limited Monday and full participant Tuesday, so he should be good to go. The only guy that we have that probably won't play, hopefully he will play. I think Dan Campbell said we got to look at it day to day. Is Maddox?
Oh
no, Amarov's fine. Maddox is the guy. He's been DNP for Monday and Tuesday, but when he was asked about that at the press conference, he said he's just got to take it day by day. He said he looks better.
Maddox didn't look good for the game against Pittsburgh. He had one of the lowest PFF grades. So, I mean, but I don't know who else we have.
Man, Whiteside played in that game. He took over for when Reed went out. Remember when Reed got hurt? Reed went out for a few plays. Whiteside got 7 plays in his position. And I think that was when they made a couple of defensive stops too. Couldn't throw on them. Pittsburgh had a real hard time finding their receivers. It was just the running game made everything look better than it was. The receiving, the passing game for Pittsburgh was.
Which brings us to another point. Aaron Jones, man. Aaron Jones is the killer every time against us. I mean, the last game he killed us until he got hurt. You know, like you got to hope that he gets hurt again, so he's not killing us. But he's a killer for us all the time. Every time we play Aaron Jones, he always has a big game. and then an injury derails him. So,
Well, I mean, he didn't get injured when we beat his ass in Green Bay the second year.
Yeah,
with Dan Campbell.
mm-hmm.
Kirby is his daddy. That's the other reason why they didn't win that game is because Kirby is his daddy. If he was out there, if Kirby was out there, Kirby would have made him his bitch. That's what I'm just saying. I'm not buying that Aaron Rodgers stuff. That's a mental thing.
Oh man, Aaron Rodgers couldn't even get the ball down the field as much as he wanted to, bro.
He didn't have to. He just handed the ball off, and he got like 50 yards and cloud of dust.
That's the reason why the passing game looked good because of the running game.
Sure, yeah.
But the pass game was dull. I mean, they did a pretty good job on the only thing they didn't do a good job on was covering the running back out the backfield, which was Gainwell.
Which Aaron Jones would be a problem for that situation,
Well, I mean, all you got to do is get the guy the ball. But I mean, Aaron Rodgers ain't no bit different than any quarterback that we have to play against.
It'll be
the same thing.
It'll be interesting to see if Mason. It'll be interesting to see if Mason plays because Mason, if he plays, that's going to help spell Aaron Jones. If he doesn't play, then maybe they put more on Aaron Jones's plate. We'll ask Mike when he comes on about that. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's just the O-line to me. It's not good. It's just not good. Like we can't run the football. When we need to protect our man, we can't protect him, and we have these bad drives that are killers for us. If we don't do that, we get stupid pre-snap penalties again, like holding or offsides or illegal formation. Like, God, it's like it's just hard to watch. I didn't get to watch this game.
Whose direct responsibility is that? The person making the play calls, which is Dan Campbell. You're gonna take the responsibility of taking over the offense. You have to make sure that you, the O-line coach, and the offensive line are on the same page. If you cannot do that, that means you're not doing your job. And as much as people want to rag on Morton about having that communication issue about the offensive line, I tell you what, they were doing less of the fucking things that they're doing now. Okay, they won 3 games in a row with Morton.
The pre-snaps are players. That's not the coaching. That's player stuff. That's not moving.
No, that's coaching too. You have to. It's like telling a kid, "Don't touch the fucking fire, or you're gonna get burnt." It's the same.
You can tell them all day, and they can still make the same fucking mistake.
I like that concept right there.
Okay, you can say that, but then that's why there's not good offensive linemen in the NFL all the time because they don't follow directions. This is called following directions.
Well,
if
then
you
that
look
that
at the fucking ball when it's snapped, then you can move.
They teach that shit in fucking Pee-wee.
And
right?
You know how many offensive lines still don't pay attention to that shit?
I know. It's one of the it's one of the biggest.
Literally,
it's kind of like tackling.
You move.
It's kind of like tackling. That concept has gone out the window too.
And I'll tell you right now, it's going to be loudest. It's going to be loudest fucking Minnesota. So they better be on silent snaps or whatever. They got to figure this shit out. But that's what happens when you have young guys too. That's where the vets come in as a better situation because they've been in those wars.
I have a question though. So do you think, Nate, that with these younger guys that they could possibly kick it up a notch next season? I'm talking about Ratledge, Kingsley,
yes.
Frazier,
TBD.
Okay, fine. Now, with that,
only giving Ratledge.
What way do they go in the draft, knowing that we expect them to pick it up next season? Which way do they go?
You got to take the best offensive line player available.
B.
Period.
I think they got to go center. There's plenty of good centers in this draft.
Yeah.
Interior
line
they're
guy.
Not even
interior line guy.
Not even that high either. There's. I mean, it goes all the way from top to bottom. You can get any center right now that's going to be good. I think the best players that are coming out of this draft are offensive and defensive linemen.
Yeah. So that works
skill
out
positions.
Yeah. We're good with skill. We don't need skill. We got our guys.
There's no tight end out there that's going to wow you. There's no receiver out there that's going to wow you. There's no quarterback out there that's going to wow you. You can say all you want about Dante Moore. You can say all you want about Mendoza.
We don't need those guys.
No.
We got our quarterback. We're good.
And these are one hit wonders right now.
Everybody was clamoring over Fernando Mendoza. You're not getting him. He's going number one, likely number 2.
We need to go find our Frank.
And he's going to fall flat on his face because they've gone on 1 year of him being good.
Wait, hold on. Fernando Mendoza.
2 years.
I don't know. Mendoza's pretty good, man. I like Mendoza.
This is like his first, obviously, like Heisman type candidate season, but Fernando Mendoza is actually.
He's got this body type. He's got the size. He's got the arm strength. Like he's your prototypical quarterback.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of quarterbacks in drafts. And
but they weren't his size and that kind of skill.
Yeah, they were his size and they had his skill set. They just were shit.
Please don't.
It depends. It depends. It depends on how what team drafts him and how they use him.
Well, that's
if they
fair.
make him sit.
That's fair.
If they make him sit, then it's cool for a while to learn stuff because Mendoza's not one of those guys that's going to come in and immediately start for you. Nope, not going to do it. I'm sorry.
He's going
to start. He's going to start the first day.
I would start him, but I'm not putting
fall on his face.
I'm not putting him in a Cam Ward position, or I'm not putting him in a what's that called position like Quinn Ewers. I would put him more in like a Caleb Williams.
There he is.
He's already got the team around him. He just needs to learn the offensive scheme. That's what I would do.
He needs to sit his ass down like J.J. McCarthy should have been doing. Should have sat his ass down and learned behind Sam Darnold.
That's the way it is. Welcome, Mike.
And it's stupid because none of these quarterbacks are worth the first round draft pick. I'm trying to tell you, just like last year. There's nobody worth the first round draft pick.
I would. Oh no. Mendoza would have gone in the first number one.
I'll definitely say instead of
Mendoza's a good quarterback. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I would take.
But look who was up there with him in the Heisman though. The guy from Vanderbilt. You think that guy from Vanderbilt's going to an NFL team? No. Fuck no, he ain't going to the NFL. He's going to be turning over fries at McDonald's for a little while before he gets going.
The Eagles have already rumored to like him a lot. Again,
they
the
can
Eagles
like
are
him a
weird
lot
about
too.
quarterbacks.
That's a dumbass move. The Eagles do that shit. They're dumb as hell.
You should have known he wasn't winning.
What up, Mike?
All right, Mike. What's up? Talk to us.
What up? Hang on, man.
Mike
Y'all talking too much shit. Let me get some snuff in my mouth before we start talking about all this.
That's a damn country ass Ohio State shit.
Is that dip right there?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Well, Mike, you be happy. I'm actually going to think the Vikings are going to win this game.
I don't.
Only because we got too many fucking injuries, man.
With Max Brosmer, what kind of dope you smoking in Detroit?
Hey, dude, you still got JJ, you still got Addison, you still got Cockinson, you got a damn good defense with.
They were barely getting the ball with JJ.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, Max Brosmer against Seattle was like, Mark Sanchez. It was like the
but our defense is nothing like Seattle's defense. Seattle's defense is damn good. Our defense is trash.
This is going to be a shit show. I barely picked the Vikings all year. I had a hard time picking them on a bye week, for God's sake.
I like. To be honest with you, I like.
You see how
I was
it
a big
feels.
fan of him in college.
It's bad, but yeah, I mean, with all due respect, I just think the Vikings, they don't. What's their identity right now? You got Brosmer at quarterback. They just picked up another quarterback.
Defense, man. That's their identity. Just getting stops on defense, putting pressure on us.
They're running thin right now.
They got really no identity on that either because they've lost a lot of defensive players.
But Brian Flores is good at creating pressures from other people. He's gonna bring the house on Goff.
Yeah, but we don't have Jonathan Gennard. We lost Ivan Pace.
He didn't fold in that game.
No, the Vikings game. The last time
he didn't fold in that game either.
He played like shit.
That was the rest of his damn. He had a good game.
That was one of the worst games Goff played. But I mean, either way, if the
worst game, you could say worst game by maybe numbers, but it wasn't his fault they lost that game.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if the line folds, Goff's gonna fold. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he hasn't folded yet. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, if the Vikings win, it's gonna. I mean, we wouldn't have expected that both of our teams were going to be 8-8. This was not even predicted.
I think y'all did because y'all lost Darnold.
I didn't even think we were going to be 8-8. I said that we were going to be 4-12.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, see, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, our defense,
I mean,
our defense gave us 4 wins.
Yeah, y'all fucked around and won some extra games.
I mean, it wasn't even fuck around. I mean, the goddamn moon, the stars, everything aligned. Miss Cleo even came in and helped us out a couple times.
Oh,
so
Brian Flores is a hell of a defense coordinator.
Just to prove your point, though, Goff was 25 for 37 for 284 yards and 2 touchdowns. The difference was he got sacked 5 times. That's why. That wasn't because that was the offensive line's fault. That was
what did I say? B, if the line folds, Goff will fold because Goff can't do. But
Goff had 284 yards and 2 touchdowns. How's that fold? And he still threw over 70%.
I have a question for you, Mike. Really quick, do you think that there is anybody on the defensive line outside of Van Ginkel that could actually pressure Jared Goff right now? Take advantage of some of the one-on-ones that they have.
Hargrove is playing, so that'd be one.
Yeah, Hargrove. You know, I like him, and I really, I mean,
Dallas Turner.
I was gonna say Dallas Turner's really picked up the second half of the season. I mean, he's actually showing why he went in the first round and what he did in
he kind of
Alabama.
had a quiet start to his career, but he's really picking it up now.
Yeah, I mean, he's been kind of forced into that role with Gennard's injuries and Pace's injuries and that line just being beat up and Gink being out a lot and this is why they drafted him. And I mean, it's just I'm quietly surprised with what he's been doing.
Eric Wilson's been playing pretty well too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad we got him back from the Packers. I hope we lock him up for a couple more years.
Do y'all, as Viking fans, do y'all believe in McCarthy? Because I feel like there's a lot of mixed messages on him.
No, I don't. The dude's made of glass. He makes bad decisions. He can't read a defense. He goes through his progressions too quick. He's got antsy feet, and he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if he was standing next to the shit standing on an alfalfa bale.
Damn.
Yeah, those are honest.
And believe me, he's proud of saying all that because he's an Ohio State fan and JJ McCarthy's a Michigan player.
There's a little angst there.
Shit.
No, I didn't like the draft pick. I didn't like drafting up to get him. There was better quarterbacks later in the draft, and it's been proven. I think Minnesota's going to break the bank, and they're going to go after a veteran quarterback, and they're going to stick his ass on the bench, and they're going to let him, just like B was saying earlier, they're going to let him sit there and learn. They forced him in, way too soon.
Hear me out. I got 2 options for you. 1, Tua Tagovailoa.
No.
Hell no.
2, Kyler Murray.
No.
Nope.
I'll throw a name out to you, and it fits exactly what you're saying right now. Daniel Jones.
I think they'll go after Daniel Jones, and the other one I think they're really going to push for is Baker Mayfield.
Baker's under contract.
I'll tell you the perfect quarterback for you.
They're going to pay
Russell
Baker.
Wilson.
The backup quarterback for San Francisco.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
I would rather have Daniel Jones.
That dude doesn't have the weapons. Didn't have the weapons that is on Minnesota, and he still played pretty good damn football.
Or how about this? And look at it. Don't look at the rivalry. Look at what he's done. What about Malik Willis?
No, because I don't think
Minnesota.
Malik would fit. I don't think Malik fits the profile because he's not a pocket passer.
Yeah,
he's more of an RPO. He's more of an RPO kind of guy, and Kevin O'Connell is more of a pocket present passer coach, and that's what he wants. Somebody who's going to stay in the pocket, get drilled, be able to go through progressions. And Malik Willis goes through 1 or 2 progressions and takes off running.
I'll throw a name out. I'll throw a name out to you, Mike. That's going to make you smile.
Or Tua.
Joe Burrow.
I've heard that too, but I don't think Cincinnati's going to let him go. I really don't.
He could ask for a trade.
I know, but I think
whatever he wants to.
He wants to go to Minnesota. He came out and said he would love to go to Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. What are you giving up for him? If
you got to give up 2 first rounds.
Oh my God, you got to give up a whole bunch of shit. I'm telling you, Cincinnati is not partnering with him like that.
What I seen
4 first rounders.
What I seen is JJ McCarthy and 2 first rounders.
They don't want JJ McCarthy.
They didn't want JJ McCarthy.
Well, that's
How
what
about
I've seen.
would you give him 4 first rounders?
No, this ain't the Herschel Walker era.
You wouldn't give 4 first rounders for Joe Burrow?
I would give two first rounders, a second rounder, and a third round.
I heard three first rounders and Jordan Addison. That's what I heard.
They
I
already
wouldn't,
have a lot
I
of
wouldn't be
receivers.
messed up with giving up Jordan Addison, because Naylor is. I think Naylor is just as good. He's underutilized.
Yeah.
I think you stick Naylor in that second, WR2. I think Naylor could be just as good as Addison. Addison's been, has a case of the dropsies this year.
Yeah.
I would hate to face Joe Burrow twice a year.
I know. With Jordan Love and Caleb Williams in the same division, fuck that, man. There can only be one sucky ass team in this division.
Damn it.
It could be one of us. It's gonna be us. Damn it, we're gonna go from first to last. Son of a bitch.
No, I doubt that.
No, we're both gonna have bounce back years next year.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic. Minnesota's gonna, we've got some money to spend. I think Harrison Smith's gonna retire. That's gonna free up $25 million.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get rid of, Aaron Jones. That's gonna free up another $15 million. I really think they're gonna get rid of TJ Hawkinson. I think that's gonna free up another $15 million because I think Oliver is a better tight end. He's proven it this year. TJ Hawkinson can't stay healthy.
What's his contract like? Is he a free agent or?
No, I think he's got like 1 or 2 years left.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if they do, I think it's only like a $5 million cap hit. It's not a lot.
You know what the Vikings really need to do is they need to hit on their draft picks. One thing we could say about the Lions is that, we look at all the players we have, all our top players, they're all drafted,
Offensively.
Defensively.
We're not going to hit on draft picks because we have Kawhi. We hit on them when we had Tricky
That's my point. That's my point.
I'm crying. I have a question for you, though, really quick. Since we're talking about drafting, you said that they probably get rid of Aaron Jones. Who do you think would be a good fit to replace Aaron Jones? The veteran presence, just the explosiveness and how
they got Mason. He just got to stay healthy.
Yeah, they got Mason.
I like Jordan Mason, and I like that other. Huh?
That was a steal that y'all got.
Yeah. Jordan Mason is a good back, and I can't think of his name. That little fill-in back that we got, that comes in. He's a good young back, but Jordan Mason can carry the load, and he's proven that.
How do you think they would draft one? And if you could draft one, who do you have in mind? I'll throw a name out there for you.
Love.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Or
I knew you were going to say that. That's what I said.
Or Katron Allen out of Penn State.
We need a big, strong, aggressive back. I don't want another 5'11" back.
No, Love is prototypical running back. You would want him on your team.
Yeah, I mean, I want a 6'2", 240 back. I want somebody big and aggressive.
I don't know if you have 240, but he's about 220. But he's solid.
Yeah, solid. I want.
Oh yeah, Love's the guy, man. Love's gonna be a stud right from the get go.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah, I got that. I got a feeling he will be too.
Yeah.
And with all the subliminal messages with David Montgomery, and Montgomery might be leaving allegedly. A lot of people are putting that out there.
No, we need offensive line, man.
Did the Lions get him?
No, we need offensive line.
Brad Holmes love his luxury picks, man.
That's true.
He ain't got no luxury this year. That's the point.
He's got to really hit on this draft.
They don't go after need; they go after who they like.
I disagree with that. They went after need. Yeah,
they went after need.
But if there's a sexy pick up there, he might make a move on it. Like
here's what I think our problem is. We spent a lot of money on our offensive line, and it was a bust.
Yeah.
We brought in Will Fries, we brought in Hargrove, we brought in all these big names. Yeah.
Right.
Beefcake, corn-fed, dudes, and everybody was, hurt. Now they're under contract. Now we need to start cutting people,
Yeah.
and I think we're going to we have to get, after our secondary. We're going to have to get a quarterback. We tried the experiment with J.J. McCarthy. Everybody knew he was not a passing quarterback.
Mhm.
The quarterback whisper experiment failed miserably.
That was KOC's choice.
I understand that, and this was his first blunder. So let's cut our ties. Let's lick our wounds. Let's go after and spend the money on an experienced veteran quarterback that's still young. Let's get somebody 29, 30, 31 years old that still has, 4 or 5 years in the tank.
But who fits KOC's offense? Who would you say is like the guy that would fit that pro style offense?
I mean, realistically, I would love to see like a Baker Mayfield or a Joe Burrow.
I'm telling you, Baker's going to stay in Tampa, man. He is Tampa. They're not going to get rid of that guy.
I get it, but Tampa tanked. I don't want to keep Larrell. He's not going to fit. What we got. There's no way.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow wants out. He's publicly made it that he wants to come to Minnesota. He straight up said that. If we can get him for the right price and not have to give up the farm, I think it makes a lot of sense.
You're giving up the farm.
You're giving up the farm for him. Yeah.
You're giving up the farm for him.
You're giving up your whole livestock too with it, bro.
I'm like shitting in one hand and wishing in the other.
Yeah.
I think Mac.
The realistic Mac Jones is the most realistic grab for you guys
because he's not going to be a backup next year. Yeah, he's not going to be a backup.
He played so much better. I thought he played better than Purdy all year to a point. Yeah. Purdy's starting to pick his game up, but he played. I think he outplayed Purdy pretty much the first half of the season.
Yeah,
so I would. Yeah, it's just he's got the offensive weapons. You would have to shore up your offensive line, but the money that you save from getting Burrow.
There were rumblings that he was outplaying Purdy, or that they're going to let Purdy go.
Yeah, I wouldn't be messed up with Mac Jones. I really wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad fit. In all honesty, but I don't even know anymore, man. My hands are up in the air with this.
We're with you, bro. Like I'm over this season already, man. After that last game, it's just like shit, man. What else can fucking happen? Yeah, that's even over for me too. So what a shitty weekend, right? Two games I lost in the goal line. Holy hell.
Yeah, I'm just like, come on, WNBA playoffs. Let's. Is the World Cup basketball starting? I mean, what do we got left?
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
But in the life of Michigan, every other team is doing really good. The Red Wings are in first place.
There you go. See, you got something going for you.
The Michigan Wolverines are in first place. Well, they're number 1 or number 2, depending on what you look at.
Hey, it's basketball season.
Basketball season. And the Pistons are number 1 in the conference, in their conference. So I mean, it can't be no better,
Hey, can I ask you guys something? What the fuck happened to Shamar Moore? Good Lord. Has anybody brought this up yet?
Allegedly.
Yeah, he was thinking on his dick.
There is no allegedly. This dude is lock, stock, and barrel. This gave up $15 million a year, and now he's a felon.
Yeah. That's not what that girl said. He didn't
allegedly. He was allegedly playing with that girl.
Dude kicked in a door with a buck knife. There's no allegedly.
Right.
The glove fit, bro.
I know what
he was playing.
I know what he's not allegedly though. He's not allegedly a Michigan head coach anymore.
Yeah,
right. No, that's true. Biff Poggi is now the acting head coach.
That dude ain't even making it to spring ball. He's out.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I agree.
And what's worse about it is the situation.
Might be Braun from Louisville. Is what I'm hearing. I don't know how true it is.
Michigan's that's the best they can do. Come on.
Or Whittingham. I'd like to see Whittingham come here.
Hey, the name? Do you know the name I heard thrown out there? All BS aside, was PJ Fleck.
Oh no.
He's a young guy who's got a lot of fire.
Hey, PJ Fleck turned the Minnesota Gophers around. They were a 2-8 team the whole time, and he took them to a bowl game.
The only way I would like PJ Fleck is if he at least had competed for the playoffs and being over in the Big Ten West, with teams like Nebraska, Purdue, Illinois. I mean, you got to be able to beat those teams and get into
but going to Michigan, he's going to have all the assets that he could get to the playoffs.
He took no names and 3-star recruits, bro, and he's taking them to high-end bowl games every single year.
A name that I would like for the
let me tell you something, though. With the Wolverines, they want a coach that can beat the team down south. And that's
their
what they
dream.
need. I don't care about no bowl games, dude. This ain't about better than that. That's like asking Ohio State. We're gonna get a coach that can win bowl games.
You don't want
to be Michigan.
You don't want a Ryan Day situation where the team can't beat them for 4 or 5 years, and you got to exercise those demons in every little thing you do.
Their dream is DeBoer. Their dream is DeBoer. They want DeBoer.
I think they initially wanted DeBoer, but DeBoer is trying to keep his job down there in Alabama.
Yeah, if he loses this game, that's going to get louder.
I know this is going to be crazy to a lot of y'all, but you give him that deal that my man's down there at fucking LSU just got. Go after Marcus Freeman.
They can't afford Marcus Freeman.
They can't afford Marcus Freeman.
The hell they can't. It's 2 schools out there that can afford anything that they want.
Notre Dame ain't going to give up Marcus Freeman, so it's not going to happen.
Michigan. Michigan can literally go out there and pay anybody anything they want with all those billionaire boosters and donors. Man, they can get anybody the fuck they want.
They still got to pay Sharon Moore
from the university. It will come from
boosters. They don't pay Sharon Moore. What they got to pay him? They got to pay him nothing.
No, they ain't got to pay him.
There's no buyout clause if they're fired.
He messed up his clause.
He violated his contract.
Yeah, he voided his contract by fucking no girl.
Well, they still got NIL and they got the portal opening up, so you got to have money aside that too. So,
bro, man, this is Michigan we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna beat
Jay. How about this for a head coach? Tom Brady.
5 years.
It's 2 schools out there that can throw
Tom
around.
Brady would be a great coach.
That's Texas and Michigan.
Actually, Buddy, A&M has more money than Michigan does.
I'm pretty sure they got that oil money down there. Exactly.
Damn straight we do.
That's the reason why they got Jimbo Fisher and they bought his ass out.
Yeah, $70 million, and then they paid Elko more money. So
and Michigan can do that same shit.
It ain't about how much money you got.
But they're not going to get Freeman, dude.
With the money.
Hey, you want to know who Michigan should go after and have him come out of retirement?
No.
Bobby Bowden.
No, bro. Hell no.
Bobby Bowden's dead.
Hell yeah. That way Ohio State will run your asses over for the next 8 years.
I got a better I got a better one that would sting Michigan, but it'd be funny. Urban Meyer.
Was talk about that.
Yeah,
there was talk about him.
Urban's health is too bad, man. He can't cook. He can't.
Hey, all jokes
aside,
or he almost had a damn heart attack on the sideline.
Or Nick Saban, that was another name I heard.
Winning instead of just being the Michigan
That's
way.
his wife.
Get Ed Orgeron.
Go Michigan! Go Michigan!
Yeah, bro. Get Ed Orgeron, bro.
Why don't you hire old Dave?
Who?
Dave Putney. Or Pootenanny.
I hate that. That guy makes Michigan look bad. Really,
I'm telling you, he's your best. It's your best asset.
Fucking idiot.
That dude likes the New England Patriots. I hate when picking up.
Hey, why don't you tell him to pay Urban Meyer $1,000 and quit being a bitch?
All right, y'all. Well, hey,
I want to see him about food and all that shit. I don't
Tom Brady.
Nah, he's still with the Raiders.
Charles Woodson.
I don't care. You can get rid of that contract.
Pretty good.
He can get rid of. He can get out and get a minority ownership.
All right, we're about to wrap up.
Charles
so,
Woodson.
Mike, any last words?
Go Lions, man! It's been a hell of a season. Up and down.
The positive thing, Mike, in this whole situation, if you win, we're going to be the bottom dwellers because you beat us twice.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
That
and
is the laughing
if
stock
you
of
if
all
you
fucking
guys
offseason.
and if
What
you
does?
guys
I will
if
not
you
be in
guys-
any fan. I will not be in any NFC North fan chats if that happens. Trust me.
Oh yeah,
Because
I'm
I will
with you,
fucking
B.
go to fuck off on everybody in that bitch.
He's gonna be like that slapping video where the guy just slaps everybody in the face at the party. Like fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm seriously, guys. I'm done with this year. I mean, it's
I'm with
been.
you, bro.
I became a worse alcoholic this year than I have.
Shit.
God, it's been horrible.
You still got
it's been
Ohio
so
State.
hard.
You still got Ohio State.
WNBA basketball. Let's
Yeah.
go.
No, I got the Buckeyes. You know, I'm still making money on them. You know.
I see you
Man,
went
I
to the
was hoping-
Texans game the other day too.
Oh yeah, I was at that game. That was probably one of the hardest games. Well, that was the boringest game I ever watched. I was just like Jetney. That dude is a beast. I'm not even gonna lie, man. That was
Genty?
that was
Yeah.
a highlight. That dude.
He was good in that game.
Fellas,
Yeah.
I gotta get going.
All right.
It's been
All right,
it's been real with you guys. Go Lions. Hey, good luck to
Yeah.
your team, Mike.
Let's go ahead and wrap up the show. Hey Mike, appreciate you, man. Good luck to y'all.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully the Lions won't ruin my Christmas. They ruined my Thanksgiving, but shit probably gonna happen. They're gonna ruin my Christmas too.
Lost audio.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
did you get that? Oh, okay.
You lost the audio?
You there? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Well, if you guys can hear me, thanks for having me on for 2 times this year. Appreciate you. I can't hear you, but it's always a good time.
All right, buddy. Take care. Good luck.
Nate, thank you as always. B, love you, bro. Let me know
Love
if
you
you
too,
want
man.
them jerseys.
All right.
All right.
Can you hear me, B?
So on that note, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
No, that's
okay.
probably him.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know what to expect anymore. I would say my soul was lost that last game. You know, I just
My soul was
It was-
lost that Philadelphia game, really, to tell you the truth.
damn. That was a long time ago. Shit.
That was a horrid loss. You know what? I would even put that over the fact that the
Vikings was
game.
a whole more worse.
Well, that was
Vikings were worse.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I
no
think
business losing
Philadelphia
that
was
shit
worse
either.
because they had a chance. They legitimately had a chance to win that game, and they just
True.
fucked that all up for them.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
whatever the case may be.
All right.
They just
well,
came off a bye week being bad against Minnesota. I just
Yeah.
don't think that's going to happen this time. But
Yeah.
you know, it's the NFL.
Well,
Anything
we-
can happen.
We will see what happens on Thursday. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and we will be back next Tuesday, hopefully talking about a win. Spend time with your family. Have a good Christmas, B. Happy Christmas to everybody out there. Thank you for all the listeners. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Jay. Y'all have a blessed Christmas. And we will see you on the other side. And as always, you hate us because you ain't us. And we're out. Peace.
Peace. Merry Christmas.